Hello, Pastor David McKinley here from Central Schwenkfelder Church in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. One individual in the Bible that has always interested me is the disciple Andrew. Andrew was Peter's brother, and we read of Andrew in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 10, where it says, "He called to him his 12 disciples and gave them authority over unclean spirits to cast them out, and to heal every disease and every affliction." The names of the 12 apostles are these: first Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew his brother, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas and Matthew the tax collector, James the son of Alphaeus and Thaddeus, Simon the Zealot, and Judas Iscariot, who betrayed him. So Andrew was the brother of Peter, and I have in my hand a piece of artwork that depicts the Apostle Andrew. Andrew is always coupled with a cross in the shape of an X, because it was on that cross that he lost his life. We call it St. Andrew's cross, that's in the shape of an X. It was said that Andrew was tied to that cross, making his death much longer and more painful than if he were to, much more agonizing than if he was to simply be nailed. But both methods of crucifixion are horrific and quite painful. This is what we read in Fox's Book of Martyrs concerning Andrew. Andrew, Peter's brother, preached to the Scythians, Sogdians, and Psyche in Sebastopolis, Ethiopia, in the year AD 80. He was crucified by Aegeus, the governor of Edessenes, and buried in Petrae in Achaia. Bernard and Saint Cyprian mention the confession and martyrdom of this blessed apostle. Partly from them and partly from other reliable writers, we gather the following material. When Andrew, through his diligent preaching, had brought many to the faith of Christ, Aegeus the governor asked permission of the Roman Senate to force all Christians to sacrifice to and honor the Roman idols. Andrew thought he should resist Aegeus and went to him, telling him that a judge of men should first know and worship his judge in heaven. While worshiping the true God, Andrew said he should banish all false gods and blind idols from his mind. Furious at Andrew, Aegeus demanded to know he was the man who had recently overthrown the temple of the gods and persuaded men to become Christians, a superstitious sect that had recently been declared illegal by the Romans. Andrew replied that the rulers of Rome didn't understand the truth. The Son of God, who came into the world for man's sake, taught that the Roman gods were devils, enemies of mankind, teaching men to offend God and causing him to turn away from them. By serving the devil, men fall into all kinds of wickedness, Andrew said, and after they die, nothing but their evil deeds are remembered. The proconsul ordered Andrew not to preach these things any more, or he would face a speedy crucifixion. Whereupon Andrew replied, "I would not have preached the honor and glory of the cross if I feared the death of the cross." He was condemned to be crucified for teaching a new sect and taking away the religion of the Roman gods. Andrew, going forward toward the place of execution and seeing the cross awaiting him, never changed his expression. Neither did he fail in his speech. His body fainted not, nor did his reason fail him, as often happens when men are about to die. He said, and listen to this quote, "O cross, most welcome and longed for, with a willing mind, joyfully and desirously, I come to you, being the scholar of him which did hang on you, because I have always been your lover and yearned to embrace you. And so Andrew was one of those great men of faith that decided to give his life because of what the Lord Jesus had done for him. And he was willing to buck the system, to fight those that were enemies of Christianity, and to point others in the way of the Lord. I hope that this encourages you in your faith to know that oftentimes it's not easy to be a Christian. In fact, it's very difficult, especially when the world comes crashing in around us and imposing their rules, which are in direct conflict with the things that God gives to us in the Scriptures. And so it demands courage and strength and a willingness to serve the Lord in life and in death. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and I hope to see you this Sunday at our 9 a.m. Connect service, which Pastor Julian will be given the message, and then we will pack beans and rice in our community center to ship with the organization Unto, as it will help people all over the world that are in need of food supplies. Take care and have a great day.